Yeah.
Okay, now we are using Spark
Mm-hmm.
because Spark doesn't store your data. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and Spark also will be able to work any any kind of cloud vendor. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cloud vendor. Let's suppose your AWS, AWS. Okay, and
Azure and
GCP
GCP.
and Azure. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because now all projects are moving into cloud. Okay, so Spark is also able to work work
Mm-hmm.
work after enabling related services
Mm-hmm.
or provided services by vendors like in EMR. EMR. If we enable EMR, we can use uh, Spark inside the AWS. If we'll use
Yeah.
Dataproc, Dataproc, Dataproc is a service of the GCP. We can use Spark inside the GCP and
Mm-hmm.
Synapse Spark, right?
Mm-hmm.
Synapse. It will enable in Azure. We can use Spark inside the AWS. Okay. So you got it
Mm-hmm.
this difference. Okay. So now we will see the
Yeah.
architecture of the Spark. Okay. Quickly we'll
Mm-hmm.
see the architecture. Just a minute. Okay. So Spark architecture is also built on top of what are the architecture has been used by Hadoop like master and slave. So we have a
Mm-hmm.
master node. Okay. A master node called a driver node. Okay, driver
Mm-hmm.
node, and after that we have worker node. Okay, we have
In
worker.
middle, we need a cluster manager.
Uh-huh. Worker node. Okay, we have
Mm-hmm.
worker node, and there is one middle we are using that managing these cluster, right? Okay, so we are using this one cluster manager, right?
Cluster manager.
Yeah. So this is the cluster manager. Okay. So this is our cluster manager. Okay. Inside worker node, we have executor. So executor assign each block to process the actual data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's suppose I have uh, a three block A, B, and C.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So for each block, I have to assign one executor.
Mm-hmm.
Executor to and this all things is managed by Spark itself for assignment executor for each block, shuffling, sorting, and collecting the final data final data and give to driver node. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
after process your data,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the Spark framework will give back to the driver node to display, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For display to see the client final record. Okay, final record.
Mm-hmm.
So we have executor cache. Cache is a your memory, right? Cache is a memory because
Yeah.
Spark is processing all your data inside the memory. That's why
Mm-hmm.
it is 100 times faster than Hadoop. How many
So,
times?
sorry, can you come again, please? Cache
That's
is
that's why it is 100 times faster.
which one? Which one? The cache
Spark is
Spark is 100 times faster.
faster than Hadoop MapReduce,
Oh, okay.
right? Because
Hadoop and map like this.
Hadoop and MapReduce 100 times
Mm-hmm.
faster if we are talking about in term of
Mm-hmm.
memory and 10 times faster than hard disk.
Okay.
Okay, hard disk. It will use processing uh, for processing. If you are using hard disk, then it will be also 10 times faster than MapReduce or Hadoop ecosystem.
Hadoop. Okay.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the strongest point of the Spark bec- is what are what are the process will happen. It will be processing inside the memory. Okay, so this is the
Mm-hmm.
a strongest point of the Spark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have task. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
task is a logical presentation. So when you will go in theoretical part of the Spark architecture, you will get
Mm-hmm.
these term clear. Like
Okay.
what is a task? So task is a logical presentation of your task, of your data.
Okay.
Okay, because all data will all your task is a logical presentation of your workflow. Okay, workflow we can say. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because Spark Spark is not directly uh, process your data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these are the all theoretical things you will get once you will go some uh, some tutorial. Okay,
Okay.
so directly it will not process your data. It will
Mm-hmm.
be wait to your kind of confirmations. Are you going
Mm-hmm.
to any
Mm-hmm.
operation or are you going to any kind of action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this type of confirmations you have to give. When you will do any kind of operation, it will be not process your uh, means it will not start your actual run means actual process. It will be not start. Okay, but when you will
Mm-hmm.
fire any kind of action, it will be process actually process your data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
before that, we also need to know that what are the things are allow us to work on. Okay, so we can work in Spark if we know the SQL. Okay, we can work with the Java experience. We can also work with the Python. Okay, we can also work with the Scala, and we can also work with R. Okay, so these are the all languages supported by Spark. Okay,
Okay.
got it.
Got it. Got it.
And after that, Spark have some APIs. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like it support DD, resilient distributed data set,
Mm-hmm.
and data frame and data set. Okay, so we will see one by one. Okay, how
Mhm.
and where we have to use RDD.
Mhm.
Okay, where we have to use data frame, where we have to use
Mhm.
data set.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you will see this definition in the above
Mhm.
cluster, we can see the driver program. It is a main
Mhm.
program of our Spark program, right?
Mhm.
Driver program is running on the master node. Okay.
Mhm.
Cluster manager is responsible for for the given allocating resource for the given job.
Mhm.
Okay. And worker node are uh, and worker nodes have a executor in which the task will be running and store the data in the cache,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
This is Apache Spark basic architecture of the cluster. Now we discuss about different RDD types create created and transform uh, follows, right?
Yeah.
Hadoop RDD, filtered RDD, shuffle RDD. Okay.
Mhm.
So like when you will start okay
Mhm.
learning, I will share
Mhm.
this uh, the material. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
like when we will run any kind of Spark query, okay,
Mhm.
how
Mhm.
internally it will start to
Mhm.
processing your.
So Spark one is nothing but a PySpark. Is it correct? Or it's both are different.
No, that is same. Okay, let's
Same.
suppose
Yeah.
if I'm using SQL. Okay, so
Mhm.
SQL is doesn't give any special name to use. Okay, but when we are using Python,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah.
i- it's a it's a kind of uh, means identify like you are using Python with the Spark. Okay. For
Mhm.
Scala it doesn't give any kind of a special uh, prefix like pi
Mhm.
Spark. They are not
Mhm.
given because of the Spark framework has built on top of Scala. Okay.
Okay.
Scala
Mhm.
language has been used to build the Spark framework. That's why by
Mhm.
default it supports Scala only.
Mhm.
By
Mhm.
default, the language support Scala by Spark framework.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So like that, these are the all same. Okay. These are the all
Mhm.
same. You can say these are the flavor of the Spark.
Mhm.
Okay. SQL, Python, Scala, these are the flavor, but these are
Mhm.
the all work on the Spark on top of Spark.
Mhm.
Okay, so we will see more in depth one by one. Okay, so this is the architecture. So you
Mhm.
just go through the architecture itself.
Mhm.
Okay, and after that we will see other things in next class.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Okay, any
Okay.
doubt?
Uh,